I got a crazy one for you today because this is a map that we don't usually play, but I thought, why not try something a little bit unique today? This, my friends, is a map known as Atlantis. It's actually a lot more popular. I was looking at how many thumbs up it had in the screen. It's a lot more popular than I realized. So, hey, man, if everybody's playing it, I want to know what it's all about. And today we will be doing progressive capitals with no fog on Atlantis. So let's get ready to party. Now, I do immediately notice that there's a little bit of a choke point here in the green city. So we could consider fighting a purple player for the giant +5. That sounds amazing. White's cap is almost good. I guess he does have a 1-point hold on the West Gardens +3 over here. And then he can get most of the South Garden trapped behind him, which is, I think, the biggest one on this map. It is a +8. Red is also picking one of these middle caps. So these middle caps, is this what it's all about? Yellow says, I don't think so. I am going to go for the split +8 bonus, and we love that about them. So I could go with a little bookend cap. I hardly have any troops over here. I feel like I do need to try to do something in the Thera Arena, which I suppose would be to immediately win this red capital. Green goes up in the Scholars District. I guess he thinks he is quite smart. But I'm going to actually go on this 4. And then I'm going to try to use my 5 to fight against red. I don't know what this is supposed to happen here. It's kind of a random, weird capital. But let's just get down to business and see what happens in this lost city of Atlantis, right? This is where, like, all the super duper mega riches are or whatever. What is the story of Atlantis, man? It's like some sort of lost city and it has like tons of treasure and really cool stuff. That sounds pretty cool. Now, I don't know what purple does, but they're all kind of up here with me. So purple might try to mess with me, or they might try to go over here and make a play for the market city. So hopefully we force purple to go over there. Option number 3, they could bot out, but they do decide to go for the +4 market city. There are some interesting connections, right? Like you got to know that there's just some like really sort of weird connections on this map. Looks like white is going to be stacking their capital while beginning to try to go for the West Gardens +3. Okay, so a little bit of a slow turn, but not too bad. Oh, he's actually not defending as much against yellow as I would have thought, because yellow's obviously going to slam him. Red is playing for the lollipop. This is the +7 temple lollipop in the middle. And we should get to know who we're playing. So there's Seb.Vaz.whatever. Then we got Quispy Flakes with the red troops. We got yellow, who is stacking on white. This is Gage Akamine, who I'm pretty sure is about to go slam into that white capital if it doesn't get more troops on it. General Hirabayashi has green. They're up in the Scholars District because they think they're so smart. And we got Floor Rogue with the purple troops in today's episode. So, obviously, we might even be able to get a turn 1 bonus, man. If we go crazy, we could get this +5. Or we can wait to try to be able to slam into red. So only time will tell, but we don't have very much time, actually, to figure it out. So green is going to be slamming quite a lot of purple. And then so if I hit purple too, oh my gosh, purple is going to be hit so much. It would be almost evil of me to do what I'm about to do. So now, can I rely on both red and green not messing with me? Because I would be stuck behind the both of them. My cap is really terrible, is basically what I'm saying. But who's gonna stop a crazy psycho like me from taking this very obvious bonus? Now, this is insane. Ooh, look at the dice, though. Hang on, it's not crazy if... Okay, we've lost a lot. This is too much. This is literally too much. We cannot possibly. All right, 5 cap me. You know we're going crazy. You know we're going to try to take a turn 1 bonus. So let's see if that works out. Hey, purple has like 0 troops left. Everybody look at purple. Nobody look at blue. So we're going to see who messes with me. Purple might as well take the bonus because, hey, man, if blue is being psycho greedy, maybe you should be psycho greedy. But they do need to defend this merchant tower if they're trying to defend all the points. So I wonder what purple's going back with, but they're going to try to defend a +4. Looks like they're going to have some off-cap troops. And I am trapped, sort of, with this blizzard. I'm trapped behind red or green. So one of these guys will go into me 100%, but it's not going to stop me from being a little bit crazy. If I'm white, and I'm crazy, because I am, I'm probably taking this bonus, but you need to get a lot of troops on your capital if you're white, because there's a giant 12 behind. So let's see what white decides to do here. If white bots out, I suppose that's amazing for yellow, because yellow will get this capital and then actually have a pretty decent cap. So let's see how much white actually puts back on their capital. My guess is they don't put enough, But I suppose we're about to find out. You might as well smash that too. But I'd literally put basically everything back on the capital. And then I'm expecting really bad things to happen to me. Because now it's red's turn. Put a lot back on your capital. Yikes. A tempting roll for yellow. We'll see what happens. So white has now taken a +3. I have obviously been the greediest. It's more expensive for red to slam into me. No way. Red stays good neighbor. That's crazy. Red stays good neighbor. That's crazy. So he thinks maybe perhaps that green is going to be fighting me. Or we just get to hold it and life is amazing. Okay, yellow is not going for a slam yet. But because, okay, they're just starting to take this bonus. Maybe yellow doesn't realize that they can't take this bonus. Ah, okay. Yellow must think that they can somehow take this bonus, which they obviously cannot. So yellow is trapped behind white, but they don't seem to really mind. Now, green could fight me, but he's also surrounded by white. Everybody's being kind of crazy. If you're green, you're like, what the heck, man? I'm just trying to get what's mine. But you see the problem here, green. If I'm not going into red, I have to go into you. So we almost necessarily have to fight green. If green loses any more, if they open up this 8, white could very easily go in for a steal. But it just doesn't happen that way. I got to hold my bonus? No way, they actually let me hold this. Wow, I can't believe I actually held it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to get a lot of troops out of the way. Sorry to red. I'm sure red maybe was going for this bonus or something. But I need some sort of decent exterior. Okay, sorry to red, if that's the bonus you're playing for. Maybe red will get mad and hit me, I don't know. But somehow I need an exterior if I don't want to go into green. But I think more likely than not we're going into green. And it's not lost on me that I have begun to get yellow trapped behind white in an evil master plan to get yellow to slam into white. But we're in a relatively good neighbor lobby, which is crazy. So I am able to hold just a giant... I can't believe they let me have a +5. That's ridiculous to me, but I guess we're in the all-pro lobby. Everybody knows good neighbor theory. It's what it's all about. If you're red, I mean, bro, you got to go Temple City. I don't know what to tell you. That's your only bonus. Maybe red's not going to make a bonus play at all. What are we going to see? White just smashes into yellow. All right. If I'm white, I'm not smashing yellow. And then he tries to defend massively off cap. This is going to cause some sort of fight between these two. It appears that red just wants cards, and he wants to have a really big capital. I think maybe I'm reading red right. Maybe I'm not. So yellow is going to take back. White still has that bonus. So yellow slams, and that's the end of that. So what was yellow's plan? I don't really know. But who is going to be able to take advantage of it? I can't. So there's a cap in my way, like every direction that I go. So I won't be able to get in here and fight for this stuff. This would be huge for me. If I actually somehow one day got the white cap, I'd actually be able to get the split +8, and we could do some crazy things. But now I need to decide my relationship with green, knowing that red is just going to be big, massive stacking, you know? So green's trying to go good neighbor mode. Red's trying to go second place master mode. Are we going to be actually chill with green having a +5? I can't imagine. It doesn't seem fair. Let's just say no. Let's just say no. No. And then let's put all of these troops aimed at green. An evil master plan has occurred to me. We're going to destroy you. I took a bonus on turn number 1, and I'm going to try to use it to destroy you. Now, maybe purple will try to destroy white. So those guys are going to fight. No, just kidding. Purple takes a card and passes. Too much taking a card and passing. So I might actually end up getting in trouble fighting green because I'm choosing to be combative and the other players are not. There's going to be a lot of coughing in today's video. My apologies. But it looks like nobody messed with white. So white is able to destroy yellow. I'm not expecting red to do anything unfriendly, try to steal caps. I don't even expect red to actually go for a bonus here. I expect red to completely chill and play it in sort of a more boring style. But he turns in early, which I find a little bit surprising. And maybe red is actually dreaming of the +8. Ah, that's wild. Or he's just turning in so that he can kill yellow. Actually, not that bad of a play. So he's going to finish with 4 cards, but he's very strong on his capital. And that's, I suppose that works out well for him. And he's going to try to be friendly with white, but maybe white cleans him out of the pocket. A very interesting play. So green hates my guts. I need to get rid of this green exterior, but it's literally impossible. So green is always going to be able to keep getting more and more cards. And red's next trade is going to be for 6. Okay. So green needs to get cards in the middle lollipop area. Green got broken by blue. Only logical play is to slam directly into white. Perfect. Wasn't it me that messed up your game? All right, so we mess up green. Green turtles up. Well, I have no idea why you'd be mad at white at all. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go 20 stack mode. We are going to slowly come this direction. And I'd say this is going very well. Green might get some card trade. Maybe one day he busts through a 13. I don't know. But we're just slowly approaching towards green, making our intentions very clear with how we're going to deal with him. Now, I'm waiting to see if purple will do anything crazy, because green did open purple and slam white. So for some reason, it's like green is inviting purple to come try to steal this 7 cap. But it might be difficult to slam this and then hold all of this and decide if you want to break white. Purple actually has a pretty tough decision here. But it looks like they're turning in early, which means they're going for the white cap green, you evil genius. Purple also could just remove green, or they could slam with insane dice. And now, what else do you do? Do you let white have the bonus? Do you let white have this cap? How greedy do you get as purple? That's enough. Okay, purple backs off, but now purple has 2 pretty impressive capitals. But maybe white hates them. But what would white do if they wanted to fight them? It's not easy at all. So white does turn in. I suppose maybe they just randomly slam. Is this a bot? This is a human play. 17 on 14 capital gameplay. White wants the capital back. Purple says oops, but you got to expect if you steal somebody's capital that they're going to be angry and they're going to try to fight you. Me, I try to fight green and then they fight white randomly. White green caused a lot of this chaos with their maneuvering. Purple thinks this is a big mistake, but I guess some of these players maybe just don't get how you play this map, which is perfect. This is actually the exact kind of game that I was hoping to get when I sat down to play Atlantis, man. This is a good one. Opens green's capital. Crazy, but I guess white does need a card. All right, and he stacks on what green? Poor green, man. What did green do wrong? Green didn't take a bonus on turn number 1. Red goes to war with purple. That's incredible news. Did not see that one coming. Okay, everybody's crazy, but some people just have bonuses and others don't. Why am I allowed to hold my bonus? Nobody knows. Why is red fighting purple and not blue? Nobody knows, but we're living for it. Green turns in early, and he's going to smash somebody. It's going to be white. He's going to go smash white, right? Like, for some reason, he just hates white for some reason. Green is going to smash white, basically feeding white to red. No, I forgot the secret path. What? How did he sneak through? I didn't even know this path. How long has this been connected? The river town to the port? Was that always connected? What? All right, I did not see that one coming. I just didn't know. I literally just didn't know. Okay, green's gonna leave a bunch of troops in my bonus. Well, we can't stand for that, so we turn in early and we smash. Get this guy out of my bonus. Whoop-boo! Okay, so now we understand the pathing. We had to waste our whole turn in just because we didn't understand the pathing. But we got to smash green. Forget that guy. He was near me and he didn't get a bonus on turn number 1. He deserves everything that he gets. Remove green, pink. Remove green. So purple and red are fighting. I'm fighting green, but also white doesn't have a great cap anymore. It's all crazy wildness. So purple is friendly with white. Maybe red and purple just keep fighting. Hopefully green doesn't have a way of getting an easy card. If green wants a card, they have to add troops over here, which is just less troops that go to their capital. So what is white going to do? He's literally going to try to roll down purple again. 9 on 14. He hates green. White gets green card blocked by removing the exterior. What a play. And they were doing it because they wanted to break purple. So white just made green and purple mad with one amazing move. Just kidding. Green is allowed a card, so white is working with green, allowing green to have cards, but now purple and white are in a death fight for real. All right, we'll see how that works out. I don't know what red is going to do. Hopefully he still hates purple for some mysterious reason. I share your contempt for purple players on general grounds. So hopefully he just doesn't start messing with me, but maybe he does. I don't know. He's going for the white cap. Okay, so white now does not have a capital, but red keeps a kill guard. So red has white here and here. So red is basically the only one that's going to get the elimination on white, and he's hoping green or purple or somebody really, really messes with this. Green is going to get a card on purple, I guess. No, green is just starting a stack that they think is going to come and go into me. We're not going to be strong enough to fight green yet. But I guess green is saying once they have a turn in, they're going to slam into me. That would be my assumption here. So let's do some random buffing, get a few on the capital, and then get some card that green must not like. So all we're doing is fighting green. If we do beat them to a turn-in, maybe we'll be strong enough to eliminate them, but we don't have a turn-in yet, so we wait. Purple retakes their bonus. They do hate white, so purple full cleaning out white would not be super unexpected. Looks like that might be happening here. Did they send enough? Looks like it. So white has been removed from this this portion. And now they probably defend this capital. I wonder if red is going to actually try to break purple again. Because I'm kind of busy fighting green. This is kind of a cool, wild map, man. And what I really like about this, like aesthetically, this is like one of the nicest looking maps. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice looking map, for sure. I don't know what it is about it, but I just find it aesthetically pleasing. So white is being friendly with green. So green, we can't actually card block green, so my strategy of card blocking green is just not working. Red turns in for a whole bunch of troops, and he looks like he's going for the purple cap. Wow. So red goes for the purple cap. That gives him an amazing position. Red now has the +8. Red has been cool with me the whole game, so we let red hold that. Sure, man. I get the +5, you get the +8. Biggest bonus from a double cap position that he's ever seen. Okay, we are happy for our friend. This is going into me. I'm about to lose 16 troops or whatever. I'm about to lose a few troops here, obviously. But we will see what we can do. Green also wants to break me. So green is going to try to take this bonus, but also break me. That's very rough because I don't have a turn in, but it's completely fair and justified. So all of a sudden, red is going to be a mammoth force in today's game. I'd say this is all fair and justified. I hate it. If green was really devilish, he would remove all of this from here too. You have to break me, green. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to stop. You really should break me, bro. You got to be joking me. You got to be joking me. You gotta be joking me, green. How are you gonna let me do it again? How are you gonna let me do it again? That's crazy. So let's go here, and then we're very chill with red. Red is about to start getting a lot. And in red's head, he might really want my capital here. So we have to be a little bit cautious. If red gets this triple cap situation on the top, is he saying oops to me? He might be saying oops to me. Maybe he's talking to green. Or maybe he's talking to me. I don't know. What is he oopsin', man? What is he oopsin'? All right, red thought purple was going to do something, but who really knows? Purple is pretty weak. We should start trying to consider eliminating purple. They're a little bit out of our price range at the moment. And green is trying to hold that bonus and not actually being as friendly to white's situation as one would think. Red is also just about to get the kill on white. Red starts with 19, and they get the elimination on white. And what do they turn that into? How do they not eliminate white for 5 cards? That would be insane. Alright. He's just fighting purple. How does he not kill white? Red does not eliminate white when white is on 5 cards, and I don't know why. He's waiting for a better deal? I mean, it's a 30 trade. And if you kill him, then you might be set up to do some crazy stuff. So green is always able to get cards, which we hate. It's not easy at all to keep this guy card blocked. Green just keeps getting cards. He's removing my exterior. In a way, this gets me open to continue to go do whatever we need to do. I wonder if red actually just missed some sort of, like, win in that situation. Holy cow. Can I get the kill on white? It would be crazy. And I'm crazy enough to try. How much would we need to leave here? Do we have this? How come nobody else tried? Okay. I don't know why red didn't take that, but I'll take it, sure. I'll take all these cards. Very happy to do it. Now we have some other random bonus. So green probably does not like us. Probably, but who really knows? He's not turning in. I assume that was just some sort of huge miss there by an opponent. And let's just make sure that green dies on the next turn. Okay, so we surround green's capital. Hopefully green gets a third card, and then we can take him out. It's nice that we go right after green. And then hopefully red and purple are still fighting. Because that would make, I guess, entering into a 3-player endgame with 2 people fighting a winning situation for us. So I actually have the most, but red is getting 19, which is terrifying. But he is trying to kill purple. Is he actually going to slam that capital? Purple is on 5. I didn't think I could go for purple. Is he actually going to go for it? Okay, it comes down to this roll. This is a huge roll, and he fails. He fails. Okay, can green get this kill? Probably. I think your only chance as green is to come off and go for the purple elimination. It's not 100%, but I think it's literally your only chance in this game. If green doesn't go for it, then we are going to be able to get double eliminations on green and purple. I think you have to try if you're green, but something tells me he's not going to. Is he going for purple? He has to try. It's a lot of cards if you get it, man. He doesn't even try. Okay, so green is not trying to win the game. Anybody not trying to win the game should be immediately punished. And he doesn't, so that doesn't open me up to purple. How do we do this? How do we do it? If we go for green first, we don't get a trade. So we have to go for purple first, because that gives us a trade. I want to start knocking out a little bit of red while we're in the neighborhood. So red feeds us the purple elimination. Red says oops to purple. I don't think they're talking to me, but maybe they are. So it's the purple player that ends up getting third. This should be enough to clean out green, and now it gives us a turn in. So hopefully we can just clean this out now. Bam! Double bam! Just ridiculously slamming you. Take one of those. We eliminate the green player. We're going crazy. Now, do we have a cap run? I sort of suspect that we must. We get 50 here. This definitely could just be a GG. Is this going to be enough, or do we need to use the other capital? It is actually enough. No way. We have just won this game. Good game, well played, and just like that, we take out the red player. So even if I didn't knock this out, I was hoping to at least have enough that I could just send, 6 this way, and the rest we'd clean it out. But somehow, someway, we came away with a victory today on Atlantis. Red was, in fact, a master, and that's why they end up getting second place. If you want to make sure you get first place whenever you play wild, crazy maps, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys for the next video.